And I'm back with another video already, and I'm wearing the exact same thing I'm wearing in my last video because that's how things work. Today I am working on purging our house. Like I mentioned in the last video, we're moving, and so we're cutting back, and so I am getting rid, among other things, of a ton of my makeup. So because we're moving to a smaller living space, I just don't have the storage for my makeup collection. And let's be honest, I don't use probably a good 60 to 75% of it ever. And some of the drawers I haven't opened for years. And so today I'm going to go through and purge everything that I don't use or that I've never used or that I don't like and get rid of it, just because I don't need to keep it just for having it in my collection's sake. But before I did that, I kind of wanted to go through and just show you my collection and what I have and what I use every day. So stay tuned for that. Hope you like it. Okay, so the majority of my makeup I just keep in my guest bedroom closet. So you can see I've got quite a few of these little Tupperwares, and all of these I got years ago at like Target or CVS. So okay, so in this top drawer, I have a bunch of miscellaneous mascaras. Now, most mascaras I purchase are drugstore mascaras because I think they work just as well as high-end mascaras. I do have a couple of the high-end. Let's see, this one is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. That one was a really good one. I have a couple Bare Minerals ones. I wasn't crazy about those. And then mostly you can see I've got some CoverGirl and Maybelline's. I think this mascara is the worst mascara on the planet, but it's been around for so long that it has a really good reputation. But anyway, so those are just some of the different mascaras I have or have tried. And then over here I have this little Tupperware thing that's just extra mascaras that wouldn't fit. Like there's some MAC. This one is one of my favorites. It's the L'Oreal Collagen mascara, and then there's just different ones. And then also this mascara was discontinued, but it's the L'Oreal Hip, and it was a mousse formulation, so it just made your eyelashes crazy thick. But like I said, it was discontinued. I found a couple on Amazon, so I bought them, but this is the closest dupe I found for this, and I actually will layer it with my Maybelline The Rocket. I put this one on first, and then I layer it with the L'Oreal Collagen, as you've seen in some of my videos, and it's awesome. Anyway, moving right along. So this first drawer is a bunch of my NYX round lipsticks. And this drawer is just other miscellaneous lip products here. I think I have some from Forever 21, some Hard Candy. This is an old Urban Decay one with the sword in it, some Cliniques. This is a Too Faced. I have a Maybelline Color Whisper. I wasn't crazy about these. And anyway, just miscellaneous lipsticks that I don't use either of these two lipstick drawers ever. And I haven't purchased makeup in almost a year or so, and so I don't have any of the new the NYX matte ones that have come out that are super popular. I don't have any of those. Anyway, so moving on to this drawer here. This is kind of like my prep drawer, I guess. You can see I have some different eyeshadow primers, pencil sharpeners, there's some lash glue, eyebrow gel, Bare Minerals eyebrow powder, different eyebrow kits, and then eyebrow stencils. And then in this next drawer down are all of my Urban Decay and NYX Urban Decay eyeliners and NYX jumbo pencil liners. So I have quite a few of these. I got a big collection a few years ago that had like all of them in it, and so I use these quite often. This is one of my favorite ones. I should put that in my makeup bag. And then in this little drawer I have a bunch of the NYX single eyeshadows. And again, I purchased these before they switched to the round containers. So these are the old square containers, but these are some of the best, no, I lied. These are the best drugstore powder eyeshadows I have ever found. I love them. And then in this little Tupperware over here, I have just kind of like a mishmash of high-end eyeshadow singles. There's a MAC one here that I haven't depotted. Some of the Urban Decay. This is still the old packaging. I have some of my, Inglot, these loose powders, another Urban Decay, Makeup Forever one, and then some miscellaneous MAC eyeshadows. And then this NARS, I don't wear this one, but it's really pretty. I should give it to my mom because I used it on her for my brother's wedding makeup and it looked really good. Okay, so then let me jump down here. This bag, I was at CVS one time and all of the Revlon Color Stay Whipped foundations were on sale, and I had a coupon and I think like $50 or $75 off in CVS rewards bucks, and so I bought all of them, and that's helped when I do people's makeup because I have a great foundation in every color. So that's just in that bag. And then this top drawer here is kind of like my drugstore face drawer. So I have all kinds of different concealers. Over here are bronzers, like all of the e.l.f. bronzers, Physicians Formula. I have some face powders like this CoverGirl NYC one, Revlon one. I have some more bronzers and loose face powders. Rimmel Stay Matte is one of my favorites. And then I have this primer I use on clients. I think it's decent. And then these are just some of the drugstore foundations I have. But again, most of this stuff I don't use very often because I keep that in my bathroom. But this is just stuff I have if I want it. And then in the next drawer, I have my drugstore blushes. So I have all of the e.l.f. Studio blushes here. These are awesome. I love these blushes. And then again, the NYX blushes. I don't think there is a better product as far as drugstore blushes are concerned. And then right here I have all of the e.l.f. mineral blushes, and then like the dollar store e.l.f. ones. One Christmas I just bought everything on the e.l.f. website because it was on sale for like 75% off. I have some shimmer bricks and then just other miscellaneous drugstore brand blushes. Okay, in this next drawer I have some lip products. These are all of the e.l.f. I think these are the Studio lipsticks. So I have all of those, and then all of my lip liners. And these are either drugstore or high-end, but I just keep all of them here, except if I happen to be wearing a lip liner. Lately I haven't been doing lipstick lip liners, so I've been keeping them mostly just hidden in here. And then I have some miscellaneous drugstore lip glosses, like there's some e.l.f., some of the CoverGirl, Milani, there's some Revlon ones in there. Just miscellaneous drugstore lip glosses. Next in the second 3-drawer system, these are all drugstore eyeshadow palettes. And so, well, these are the singles. These are all of the e.l.f. Studio singles. And I didn't really ever like these, but I used them. I had to do makeup for the nativity that our city put on, and these were awesome for stage makeup. They were really pigmented. And then just some other miscellaneous drugstore singles. Back here I have some random quads, Physicians Formula palette. These Milani palettes, as you can see, they were 75% off at CVS, so I bought them. Some Maybelline, some CoverGirl. If you're just starting out into makeup and you need some ideas, this CoverGirl Shimmering Sands eyeshadow trio, and then the Maybelline Chocolate Mousse eyeshadow trio. You can tell they're pretty similar. They're both just neutrals with like a dark brown, a taupe, and then a pretty champagne. The Maybelline, the beige color, is matte. But these are the two best eyeshadow quads at the drugstore. I think if you're just starting out, I used these for years and years before I ever owned anything else. Next I have some Wet n Wild palettes, these Almay palettes, I think, yeah, some more Wet n Wild stuff. And then over here I have a bunch of the NYX eyeshadow trios, some of the NYX Runway Collection palettes. This one is a Stila trio. So just, you know, miscellaneous palettes. This next drawer I use all the time, and I'm constantly swapping out whatever is in my purse for these things. So these are like the balm stains. I have all of the Revlon ones. There's a few, what is this? A few of the Jordana or NYC. But these are some of my favorite lip products, which I absolutely love. Oops, that lid came off. And then over here, I have the Revlon balm stains. And again, I own all of these as well. Most of them are actually in my purse. Okay, and then back here are just some of the lipsticks that I wear more often. I have some Milani, some Maybelline, some Revlon, and then a bunch of just MAC lipsticks. And again, if it's not here, it's because it's in my purse. Okay, and then this bottom drawer, I don't really use anything in it anymore, but I have a bunch of these just kind of French tip false nails or different nail decals and stickers and things. I mean, there's tons. They're about 2 deep all the way back. And then I have just some false lashes, some blotting sheets. You know, this is kind of just a miscellaneous refill drawer, and then like toe separators. So like I said, I haven't been in this drawer in years, but that's what's in there. This bag is just, what's in here? Oh, this is a bunch of Back to Mac stuff. Okay, so then we come over here, and in this top drawer, I have my Dinair airbrush system, and then I have a bunch of like cream shadow bases, and I don't wear these a ton, these particular colors, because the ones I do wear are with my everyday makeup stuff, but I have some Makeup Forever, a few of these, the Maybelline Color Tattoos, which I like. There's a Tarte eyeliner in here. I love this Tarte eyeliner. Just this black one. So that's that drawer. Next in this drawer, I have kind of my high-end eyeshadow palettes. So there's a Sigma, these 2 Wet n Wild palettes. This one was kind of cute. It's a Too Faced. It's from the Walk of Shame collection, but it's actually like a blush and eyeshadow palette all together. My MAC palettes, this little Sigma sample, my Inglot palettes on the bottom, Lorac Pro. Some of my MAC quads are back here. I'll stack these a little bit better. This Kat Von D palette, and then Naked Flushed and my Naked 2 palette. So I just keep those in there. Okay, and then in this drawer, this is Bare Minerals face stuff. When I first started wearing makeup, I had really kind of terrible skin, and so Bare Minerals like saved my life. It was amazing. So I have like some foundations, the Mineral Veil. I have little samples of different mineral veils, the Well Rested, the Bisque, the Faux Tan is one of my favorites, Warmth Face Color, beautiful bronzers, other different mineral veils. Bare Skin is an eyeshadow, but it just looks like you spent a day at the beach and your eyelids are tan and shimmery. Just some different things. These are kind of the face colors, like blushes, radiances, and then these are just smaller little sample sizes of blushes and like the radiances. So that's those. And then I'll show you, this one I'm going to do backwards. This drawer here is more Bare Minerals stuff. So in this little bead organizer, I have just Bare Minerals eyeshadows, and then underneath I have more, like there was this little candy package and all these little candy colored eyeshadows came in it, and so they're quite a bit smaller, you can see, than the regular size, but just different eyeshadows, and then the powder eyeliners as well. And then I have 2 Coastal Scents palettes that I keep in there. Okay, and then next is kind of my higher end lip gloss drawer, and this is stuff that I use. It's not, I use these lip glosses more than I use the ones in the other drawer. And I swap them out with the stuff that's in my purse or in my makeup bag in my bathroom. So I've got a bunch of the MAC lip glosses, some Lorac, Bare Minerals. There's a few Buxoms in there. This was a MAC lip gloss. And then I have some Revlon glosses. NYX are like some of my favorite lip glosses of life. I have more MAC. These ones, what were these? These were Smashbox. These little Smashbox ones that I got in a Christmas set. Some of the Maybelline ones, more Revlon, more NYX, Physicians Formula, more NYX. So just more of the lip glosses that I use, you know, to kind of swap in and out every day. And then this last drawer is just miscellaneous high-end makeup that I haven't organized because I just haven't done it yet. So if we start at the back, I've got a bunch of like the MAC face powders. What are these called? Skin finishes. So I have some of those. I've got some miscellaneous blushes. There's a Lorac, MAC, some more MAC. This one is a NARS. Is this an... Well, this is NARS Oasis. This is a Tarte Cheek Stain. More MAC. I've got one of these Garnier ones. This is the dark, or the medium dark one. It's the darker color that I usually wear over summertime. And then I have a bunch of the Benefit cheek stains. I love these so much. This one is my favorite. It's more of a liquid, the original one. These ones have kind of a gel finish, and I don't think they give off as much color. More MAC blushes. I have this Tarte concealer. I didn't like this. I felt it was really oily on my skin. I have a NARS bronzer. I've got the Laura Mercier primer, Too Faced primer, more NARS blushes, different foundations. These are drugstore and high-end, but these are just kind of foundations that I'll swap in and out or wear. A lot of them I bought to try for my wedding, like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Hated it. Anyway, just miscellaneous things, and then more different blushes. There's some of the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, and then the Benefit boxed blushes. Okay, so then in my bathroom, I have this little drawer here. Addie says hi. My counter's kind of a mess. I'm trying to purge the house. Okay, so this drawer, I kind of just keep eyeshadow palettes where they're handy to get to. I don't necessarily use them every day, but I don't want to keep them all the way in the guest room because I use them more often than not. So I have, this is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette, the original one. I know they just came out with a new one, but I don't know. I don't use this one enough to go get another one just because it's got some matte shadows in it. I have the original Naked palette. This Nude Tude palette is one of the only makeup items I've purchased in like the last year and a half, and I'm still trying it. I'm not entirely crazy about it. I think for the colors, I would prefer using the Lorac Pro or even the Urban Decay Naked 2, but it's got some nice colors. I just don't wear, I mean, all of these colors are kind of so dark, and I don't wear those colors. So then I have my MAC double palette and then my 3 other MAC palettes, and you can see what's in those in my MAC eyeshadow palette video. Okay, so lastly, I have these 2 makeup bags. Now, this is the makeup bag that I usually use every day, but I was just gone this weekend visiting my husband, so I separated some things out and took those on vacation, and this is the stuff that I absolutely have to have every day of my life. So we'll do this one first, and I love this bag. It actually was, when I wore Bare Minerals, this bag was at Target, and I like it because it's got a separate little, this case is for brushes and it detaches with Velcro, but then down on the sides of the bag you can see there's all these little elastics, and so they would hold your minerals all the way around right in place. So that was really nice. So I just have some miscellaneous brushes up in there, and then the foundations I've been wearing just about every day, my Garnier BB cream. If my skin is acting up or I've got a breakout, need something a little heavier, I will wear the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I've been trying this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. It's okay. I don't notice that it actually does anything though. My Benefit Throb Blush. This has seen better days, but it's still my favorite blush of life. This CoverGirl Bombshell Mascara, I tried that. I wasn't crazy about it. I think the combination of the other two mascaras that I use is better, but this is an okay backup. I had a Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is my MAC blush in Dainty, which I love, and then MAC Warm Soul. I love these two blushes. Dainty is, again, another one of my, I usually wear one of these two every day. So, and then NYX Pinky as well. I like pink blushes. Let's see, this is the 24-hour color tattoo. This is the copper one. Another one of my favorite everyday blushes is MAC Hypness color tattoo in Barely Branded. This is a holy grail product. I wear this almost every day of life. This is the Age Rewind, the brightening concealer. I haven't been wearing this as much lately just because I haven't needed it. Rimmel Heavenly, I've got one of these NYX Butter Glosses, little travel Coach Poppy Flower perfume. The Mary Luminizer. This eyeshadow, oh my gosh, this L'Oreal Infallible Focus. This one in Eternal Sunshine. It is the perfect gold. So I love the way that just a shimmery gold eyeshadow can look on the skin, but I haven't been able to find one. And like MAC Woodwinked is really popular, and then I know that Half Baked from Urban Decay is really popular, but they're just so gold, whereas this one is just like the perfect light. It's almost like MAC Nylon, how it's kind of that yellow shimmer, but with a more gold tone, but it's not as like orangey as Woodwinked or Half Baked, so I love that. Urban Decay Naked, holy grail product. I have NARS. This is the Super Orgasm. I own quite a few NARS blushes, and I gotta say I haven't been terribly impressed with any of them. I have some miscellaneous Urban Decay eyeliners here, MAC lip liner. This little eyebrow pencil from Maybelline isn't great. A liquid liner, another lip liner. I have a little travel size of the Professional. He is filthy. That's kind of gross. And then this Urban Decay lipstick in Turn On. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time. I actually wore this for my wedding. It's beautiful. So that's what's in this first bag, the stuff that I kind of reach for every day. And then my everyday can't live without stuff is in here. I just haven't unpacked it from vacation this weekend. And so I have the Bahama Mama bronzer. I actually use this for contouring. It's really nice because it's not like the NARS. It's not a dupe at all for the NARS because it's kind of a cool tone, more neutral, whereas the NARS bronzers, even though they're not orangey, let's see if I can show you. Even though they're not orangey, they have kind of like, ooh, this one's getting ready to go. This is Laguna. They have like a warmth to them. See how you can tell? So I use this as a bronzer and then the Bahama Mama to contour. Okay, and then I've got a new Garnier BB cream. The other one was running out. Too Faced Shadow Insurance, my Rocket Mascara. This is the Age Rewind in Fair. This is like my new Holy Grail concealer. My Rimmel Stay Matte. I use this for under my eyes. It's the Bare Minerals concealing powder, I guess, in Bisque, and so I use that to set my concealer. And then for this, I've actually been using the Bare Minerals, this is the matte foundation, just to kind of top that, and it gives my skin the most beautiful look ever. And then topping all of it just kind of around my T-zone and my nose with the Rimmel Stay Matte. And then I have my Tarte Amazonian Clay. This one is in Amused. I love this blush. This is a little Burt's Bees Acne. With pregnancy, my skin has sucked. It has broken out worse than it's ever broken out in my life, and this is a total lifesaver. I have my Holy Grail L'Oreal Collagen Mascara. Let's see, some Urban Decay eyeliners. Love those. And then the Rimmel Naked eyeliner that I use on my waterline. And then I have my Urban Decay Naked Basics. I wear this every day. I love it. What I do is I take Walk of Shame and I put it on my brow, and then I put a combination, I mix the two together, Walk of Shame and Foxy, and I put that on my eyelid, and then I put the Venus on my eyelid for kind of shimmer. I use Naked 2 as my brow powder, And then I've been using the Meet Matte Nude palette, and I have been using this one in my crease, and then I mix these two and kind of put them in my outer V and just to darken everything, and I love it. Okay, so lastly I have the stuff that I keep in my purse, and I just pulled all of this out of this little front pouch in my purse. I have this Maybelline gloss in Petal Push. This is Max Viva Glam 6, Max Pink Nouveau, Revlon Pink Pout. This is the e.l.f. lip gloss. I believe it's Pageant Princess. And then some Revlon lip butters. This one is Sweetheart, and I want to say this one is Lollipop. I have this matte cream sheen glass in Partial to Pink. More Revlon balm stains. I have Honey. This one is Demure. And this Sweetheart Valentine. No, this is Cherish. I lied. Cherish. I've got another Rimmel Naked Eyeliner, which is weird. Another L'Oreal Collagen Mascara because I love it. NYX Beige. This is the Revlon Color Burst in Berry Smoothie. It's like my all-time favorite My Lips But Better color. Excuse me. This is Strawberry Shortcake. And then Sorbet. And usually these two I'll actually layer. I'll put Strawberry Shortcake on first and then top it with Sorbet. This is the Sweetheart Valentine, and then this is the Matte Balm Stain in Elusive. And then I have the Eclair, and then my Sugar Lip Balm. So that's what I keep in my purse every day. This is a little ridiculous. So that's my makeup collection. You can see I don't use everything every day. That is kind of confined to what's in my makeup bags and my purse and then my bathroom drawer. Everything that's in the storage containers is pretty much there, but it's not used a whole lot. And so most of that I will be getting rid of. I'm hoping to get rid of at least a third, if not half or more, of my makeup in the next couple hours. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!